Serving beverages. In fine dining, the service of drinks is elevated to an art form. It has to look amazing. We have to serve the drinks with finesse and skills, and everything needs to be at the level of presentation that these fine dining restaurants requires. Now, presentation is key. Now, in fine dining establishment, presentation matters. Fresh juices should be served in pristine crystal clear glasses or stemware. For mineral water, elegant bottles with appropriate branding or labels. Those elements elevate the perception of the beverages, and it's appealing to the eyes of the guest. The temperatures also matter. If the guest says, I want cold water, make sure you bring him really cold water. If they want room temperature, room temperature. If you bring in champagne, make sure it's ice cold. If you bring the red wine, make sure it's the appropriate temperature for red wine bottle. So temperature is a crucial for the taste of the drink, and you have to make sure that this is the right temperature before you serve it to the guest. Proper glassware, right? You serve martini in a martini glass. You serve long drinks in a long drink glass. You serve red wine in a red wine glass, white wine in a white wine glass. If they order some special Burgundy wine, make sure you have a Burgundy glasses in the restaurant and serve that in a Burgundy glass. That is attention to details, and the guests really appreciate it. Opening and pouring with finesse. Now, we have to be able to open the bottle of wine in front of the guest. All right? And we have to be able to do that with finesse, with authority, not sweating and shaking and don't know what to do and making a big mess in front of the guest. Opening has to be happening in front of the guest, and then of course pouring. We don't want no spills. We don't want no drops on the tablecloth or on the guest. Hopefully not. But those are skills that you learn with practice. And then you have to be willing to perform them in front of the guest. So you show your skills and your knowledge and impress your guests. Mindful serving. Now, when you're serving fresh juice or other beverages, you move gracefully around anyway, but make sure you avoid spills, drips. If you see that you're carrying, let's say, a martini, and your hands a little shaky, and the martini start pouring outside the glass, please do not serve the glass to the guest. Come back. Clean it, wipe it. If it's a big spill, make sure that ask the bartender to make a new one, whatever it is. But we do not serve dirty glasses, sticky glasses to our guests. You bring a coffee. Let's say you bring a cappuccino. You bring espresso on the table, and the coffee starts spilling outside the glass, and it's in the little plate, and you just serve that to the guests. That's just unacceptable. No, you bring it back, you make a new espresso, and you serve it nice and clean and presentable. Anticipate the guest needs. Now, when we do beverage service, we often overlook this practice because it's just a Coca-Cola. No, it's not just a Coca-Cola. If the guests order a Coke, how can we make that experience more enjoyable? Should we offer the guests ice? Should we offer the guests lemon wedge? Right? We have to anticipate the guest needs and offer that to the guests. Would you like some lemon wedge and ice with a Coke? Oh no, thank you very much. I would just like it straight. Good, wonderful. then you don't need to make another round. When you bring the cup without anything and the guest says, well, but I wanted some ice with that. Okay, sorry, sir, I will bring the ice. You bring the ice and you say, do you have a lemon wedge? Yes, we have a lemon wedge. All right, I would like a lemon wedge as well. All right, not a trip now back to the bar and coming back. You're wasting your time and you're making your guest experience not as enjoyable as they should have. So anticipate the needs and always offer the guest anything that they might want to, and to enjoy their drink better. Pairing suggestions. Now, how cool it is when a guest orders something for a main course for you to be able to offer the best match, a wine glass or a bottle of wine for her or his meal. It's amazing, and nothing enhances better dinner than the appropriate glass of wine. But to be able to do that, you gotta have the knowledge of all the taste aromas in the glass of wine and all the taste in the meal, and then of course you know what taste with what taste can match in the wine and the food. So that's why you gotta learn all those things, and of course we teach you all that, but you need to push yourself to learn and be able to suggest the perfect pairing for your guests that will impress them, that will enhance their experience, and then of course that's how we make the big bucks. Knowledgeable staff. In fine dining, the staff knowledge of the beverage offerings is crucial, right? The guest comes and asks for scotch, and you tell him, all right, we have Johnny Walker. Now, once you say something like that, okay, you got something else? What is going on with this guy? I want single malt scotch. And he tells me Johnny Walker. So listen, guys, knowledge is crucial in anything in life. If you want to succeed in anything, you gotta have the knowledge. Without knowledge, you will never be as successful as you could be. All right? So learning about alcoholic beverage, learning about wine, this is crucial to your success, because we go to the work and we work really hard and we have to make money. It's not working so long hours and so hard if you're not making the money. And money comes with the more confidence you have, the more money you get. But confidence comes with knowledge and skills. So make sure that you learn every day something more about the wines you have in the restaurant, something more about the alcoholic beverage you have in the restaurant, and you will get more and more knowledgeable with every single day. Attention to detail. The placement of the beverage glasses on the table should be consistent with the overall table setting. All right, we serve it from the right side of the guest with our right hand, and we're going to place it right on top of the main course if we serve, let's say, a beverage, a cocktail. We want to make sure that our movements, our table, everything looks immaculate all the time, because while the guests sitting in the restaurant, they observe everything. They observe you, they observe your colleagues, they observe the table next to them, they observe everything. And this making everything visually appealing enhances the guest experience. It makes them happy, makes them loyal, makes them repeat guests. And of course, everything is about you providing the top service you could possibly provide, and then of course getting the deserved tip for your service. Efficient replacement. As guests consume their beverages, empty glasses or bottles should be promptly replaced or refilled. Do not hesitate to ask the guests if they have finished a bottle of wine, if they want another bottle, if they finish a glass of wine or a cocktail, whatever it is, champagne, if they want another glass. This is a must. First of all, you're increasing your check, you're increasing the revenue for the restaurant, but also you are doing the right thing, because if a guest had ordered a bottle of wine and they have finished it and they're still eating on the table, they most probably will want another bottle. And they don't want to sit there and wait to look about around the restaurant and wave at you. And no, you move the table, you remove the bottle from the table, immediately you offer another one, and you ask politely if they want another one. And that's it pretty much for today, guys. These rules are implemented in the fine dining because they are important. Every detail matters. All right, great job.